I'm Margaret Ann Windsor, and I was kidnapped by the United States and part of the Windsor family in 1941 at age 2. So it's been a game of chess. You not only took out the king, my father. When I was born, you took out the queen, me, and brought me to the United States, to Moulton, Alabama, gave me the name of a twin, Peggy Ann Dempsey Childers. I married Childers. Both twins, Carl and Peggy, had been murdered by their mother. And I'm not putting documents and things out now. That's all I'm going to say. I went to D.C. after a life of having tremendous, horrendous crimes committed against me. And I found out in '83 about my kidnapping, and I could remember then some of it being brought to Moulton at age 2, handed over to this woman. What I remember was a man went by me, and he said he had something on his back, and somebody would have thought he was nuts, I guess, only I knew he wasn't. He said, I was supposed to meet you here, and he mentioned something, look across at the park. I was in D.C., and I looked, and they were playing chess. And it was later, in '83, I found out about my kidnapping, and my father is Edward VIII, and he never married Wallace Simpson. He married my mom, Claudia Ruth O'Keefe, and sister to artist George O'Keefe from Madison, Wisconsin. Wallace Simpson was an American spy. That was a plot to take out my father, and they did. An imposter married Wallace, and they became the Duke and Duchess of Windsor, an illegal title. I'm going to say this. The double died in '72 and was buried at Frogmore, Windsor Castle. Later, Wallace died and was buried there too, I understand, if that's correct. And recently, your President Obama and his family, maybe it was right after Christmas, but not too many months ago, spent a couple of nights at Windsor Castle with illegal Elizabeth. Her father was illegal, George VI, and helped take down his own brother with the Rothschilds, Rockefellers, Bilderbergers. And the Kennedys, he was appointed ambassador, 36 till they kicked him out in 46. Isn't that ironic, the timeline there? 36, my father became king, and at the end of the year, he was taken out, and that's exactly, he was removed illegally. And the addendum to the abdication said, should he have an heir, that it would not disinherit the heir. So, and this was all legal. So I've been a hostage here, made to look everything but who I am. I have been through a hell that not many of you would ever see. Ever, ever. I don't know, as it stands right now, you're going to elect Hillary Clinton. She's part of the global government, the Rockefellers that control the media and control everything. It's stronger together is the motto. Well, she's really talking about who she's a member of, the New World Order, the Illuminati, through the United Nations. When they took out my dad, kidnapped me, they had illegal treaties that allowed the United States to take over and go into the UK pretending to be our friend, which was a lie, obviously. And thus then came the United Nations, because they had positioned themselves, when they went into the UK, they positioned themselves there to where the rest of my family, who were monarchs, Sweden, Denmark, Norway, Netherlands, had to go along with them. Somewhere along the line, I hope they all didn't, though. But Elizabeth certainly has, and that brood of hers that's illegal. Now look at the UK, what you've done to us, while you hold the monarch here, and the things that you've done to me and my son, only God can make you pay.